everybody. Now, before we took this break from school, we talked a little bit about germs, and we did an experiment with some bread. Now, before I start and I show you what happened with the bread, I want to show you a video that Eliana sent. Eliana did an experiment at home about germs. She used some water, some pepper, and some soap. And she showed how the soap makes the germs, which was pretending the pepper was germs, the soap makes the germs move away from her hand. So let's take a moment and watch the experiment that Eliana wanted to show with all her friends, okay?
Hi friends, today I want to show you a germ lesson eating pepper. You also need to use your fingers, but also soap. I'm going to sprinkle a little more pepper in my water. Okay, now I'm going to put soap on my lid.
Okay.
A little.
What does the pepper represent? Is it as if it was germs?
Yeah, it's like it was germs, but for real, it really isn't. It's pepper. It's black pepper, but yeah. I'm gonna put my finger. See how they sort of stick to my finger? The germs stick to my finger. Now I'm gonna get some soap, and I'm gonna put all the germs moved away from my finger.
Can you do that again?
Yeah. See, there's still some. I'm gonna get soap. Now I'm going to put my finger in.
You see that it moves away.
And they went off my finger.
And that's the importance of washing your hands, right, little?
With soap. And also you can do this at home. We've been doing different experiments. We also did this was the only one about germs, but we did invisible ink and stuff like that.
But did you do one about germs at school?
Yeah, we did. Don't you remember, friends? It was with the toast. Some of you might have not been there, like Clara, because she was sick. She had a big cough. So it was Maya and Ray. But Henriette was not there. Lucian, and Henriette, I guess. Henriette, I guess.
Okay. Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
All right, so did you see the experiment that Eliana did? She showed how important it is to wash your hands so that you get the germs off your hands. She also reminded us about the bread experiment we did at school, and I know a lot of us were super excited to see what happened with the bread. Now, some friends, like Eliana said, were not here on the day that we did, and that was okay. Some friends weren't feeling well, some friends were staying home because of the germs, and now we're all staying home because of the germs. But for this experiment, we used 3 pieces of bread and 3 plastic bags. The first thing we did is with a pair of gloves, take bread and put it in a bag. On the bag, we wrote no germs because nobody touched the bread. So no germs got on the bread. Here's my bread that said no germs. There were no germs on this piece of bread, and look, it still looks nice and clean. Nothing is on it. Well, then we all took a piece of bread and passed it around the room with our very dirty hands from touching all the materials and playing in the gym. We did not wash our hands yet, and our hands were super germy. Well, we called that dirty germs, and we put that piece of bread inside a bag. And we left it alone to see what would happen. It's been about 3 weeks, I believe, 3 weeks since we put that bread in a bag. And I want to show you what it's starting to look like. Now, when I tried opening this bag, it was warm, and the bread felt wet, and it smelled really weird. And look, you can see that stuff is starting to grow on this bread. Super gross, because the germs. We can't see the germs on our hands, but when we leave them alone on a piece of bread like this, we can see that the germs actually were there all along. So here's what the bread looks like that had all the dirty, dirty germs. I even coughed and sneezed on it. Remember how silly that was? Just to make sure this bread was so super germy. Well, this is what it looks like. Now, after after we did that, we all went to the sink and we all washed our hands. And we remembered that it was super important to wash your hands for 20 seconds. So friends had two choices. Either they can practice counting to 20, or they can nice and slowly sing the ABCs. Friends made their choice, and then we tried so carefully not to touch anything. When we came back to the rug, we passed around the third piece of bread. We called this one clean germs. We called them clean germs because we washed our hands as best as we could. Now, when you wash your hands, it's so super important to scrub the palms, scrub the backs, scrub between your fingers, scrub your wrists, even go like this, that way your nails are clean, because sometimes there's germs left on your hands that we can't see. So we passed around a third piece of bread with washed hands to see what would happen. And look, it looks better than my dirty germ bread, but it still got some germs on it, because even though we washed our hands, it's not as clean as our clean piece of bread. So it's super important to remember to wash your hands for a full 20 seconds and scrub the backs in between your nails, your wrists, right? So I'm going to show you again. Here's our clean piece of bread, no germs. Here's our dirty germ bread that so many people touched and icky. And then here's our clean germs. So it's better, washing your hands help. But that's why also right now with so many germs out, that's why so many of us are staying home and out of school to stay safe, okay? But pretty soon it'll be over and pretty soon it'll be all better and the germs will be gone and we'll be able to go back to school. But until then, let's make sure we stay nice and healthy, nice and safe, and have so much fun, okay? I'll see you later. Bye.